Hey, what's up people? Welcome back to the RCP Chelsea Fan TV, and here I am welcoming you all in the week that is so crucial for Chelsea. A Champions League quarter-final second leg tie against Porto. There is another knockout fixture in the FA Cup semi-final tie against Manchester City this weekend. So I thought, well, the reviews and the previews have been going, but let's actually look at the knockout competitions on the whole. And I would like to cover a new series, how Chelsea have fared in the knockout competitions in the recent past. So I would like to consider the last 20 odd years. That is when actually I've been a fanatic of Chelsea. And to begin with, I thought, why not start with those could be wins because of the circumstances or maybe a comeback or whatever. Firstly, to begin, I would really request you all to press the subscribe and the bell icon, because I am getting views, but I really would like to get more encouragement so that I keep coming with more new videos for you all. And up the Chelsea. This was an essential win for Chelsea Football Club on the whole. It really put us on the map worldwide. We definitely have history, unlike some of the other clubs, and fans don't think so. But in the last 20 years, if I have to say, the two most crucial times when Chelsea really were upgraded to the highest league was one when they beat Liverpool and qualified for Europe in 2003 season, and the following season, in fact it was again under Ranieri, we beat Arsenal, our London rivals, in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Yes, I am speaking about year 2004. The reason it's huge, I know some of the fans must be thinking that why is Arsenal huge? It is because in 2000 to 2005 period, they were actually the big dogs along with Manchester United. And that's when Chelsea were really coming to power, and Roman Abramovich had just taken over. Claudio Ranieri was under tremendous pressure, and here we were with a chance to beat the Invincibles. Yes, the so-called Invincibles, don't get me wrong, but they were drawing a lot of matches as well. However, they were called the Invincibles and had the likes of Bergkamps and the Henrys and who not. So, first leg, it was a 1-1 at Stamford Bridge, and we were away, and Arsenal had the Highbury Stadium, and we were definitely not favourites according to me, and we actually were drawing the match again 1-1 when Wayne Bridge, yes, the namesake of our stadium and public enemy to John Terry fans, he went on the left flank and somehow scored in the 87th minute to give the world a big shock. We were in the Champions League semis above the likes of Arsenal, Manchester United, Barcelona. We were one of the favourites even. Unfortunately, did not end that well, but yes, this is a crucial victory for Chelsea for sure. We were eliminated eventually by Monaco out of all clubs. Yes, the Morientes times. Tied at 5th, I would like to place Chelsea's win against PSG. Yes, I couldn't leave this win out, especially against PSG, because we've had some really close games against PSG in the recent past. Of course, they were not the big ones before 2000s, but in the last 15 years, along with Chelsea, they are definitely big players as well. Chelsea were trailing 3-1. And the second leg was to be played at Stamford Bridge. This was one of the historical nights, of course, with Jose Mourinho back in Chelsea for a second time. It was huge for us, and after the Champions League triumph in 2012, we had to come back in Europe again. And this season, I really thought, while he was not doing so well in the league because he had just taken over again, but in the Champions League, we were among the favourites for sure. But PSG, well, they had all the big guns. All the big players were signing for PSG in the recent years. And we were already trailing 3-1. Come Stamford Bridge, the atmosphere was one of the best ever. And in half an hour, we showed that we could compete with PSG. Just after the half an hour mark, it was Andre Schürrle. Yes, Andre Schürrle is one of the great Chelsea players. I really miss him. Of course, unfortunate that he's had his problems, but I really liked him. He got a goal and gave us a real chance to come back. With the away goal that we had got previously, we believed that we could score one more. But PSG had great defenders, Thiago Silva of the likes. And you know what happened? We actually got the second goal. But the way we got it, we had Fernando Torres, Samuel Eto'o, Demba Ba, all three forwards playing for Chelsea Football Club, right there in the penalty box, fighting for the ball, giving it all, and Azpilicueta out of all people assisted Demba Ba, who somehow got a dive in and got the goal. Stamford Bridge went nuts that night and we beat PSG 2-0, 3-all and advanced to the semis, where unfortunately again we were eliminated to Atletico Madrid, but had a great night for sure. I did watch this match when I was actually at my workplace streaming without anyone knowing it. That's the trivia for today. I could again not separate between these two ties. You can count it as one tie because the opposition was one. Yes, it was Liverpool. Liverpool and Chelsea, just like I mentioned previously with PSG, have had actually even more greater Champions League memorable fixtures over the past 15 years, especially during the Benitez and Mourinho first era, for sure. So I'll pick the two ties that followed the years when we actually lost. We had lost to Liverpool twice, yes. Twice eliminated to Liverpool in the Champions League knockouts, and both times heartbreaking. One was a ghost goal. Yes, the ghost goal was actually a ghost goal which wasn't a goal. Luis Garcia did not score in my opinion. I can bet and guarantee that in today's day and age that wouldn't have been a goal. And we lost on penalties as well. So that was really bad, but here we were coming back, especially when the Mourinho era ended. Abraham Grant of the likes managed Chelsea and Frank Lampard had suffered really a big tragedy. We were actually tying with Liverpool 1-all. And that's when Chelsea really came back at Stamford Bridge to beat them 3-2. And you know who got the decisive goal? I would say Lampard, because he took the penalty in the situation that he was in. It was a really difficult goal for him to score, and Chelsea it was who advanced to the finals. Another reason why I picked this is because it actually went to extra time, so it was really close as well. Fernando Torres was playing for Liverpool and scored for Liverpool, and Chelsea came back from behind again and scored to get back the lead in advance. Of course, who can forget the 2008 Moscow penalty that John Terry unfortunately missed? Still and will ever be in my heart, but we played fantastically well that season. The following season is the one that I've also picked along with this, again against Liverpool as I mentioned, and 2008-9 season was the year that I really believe Chelsea deserved to win the trophy for the first time. We were the best team in the entire competition for sure. We beat Liverpool in the quarterfinals, and the cagey games that we used to have in the past were no longer there, as we scored 7 goals, yes. 7 goals over the 2 legs, and we advanced to semis. 7-5 it was, and especially the second leg. After the first leg, we beat them 3-1 away, which was great as well, with Ivanovic scoring the great 2 headers that he's famous for. 4-all was the score in the second time. Alex, the thumping free kick that he took, could never forget that. And Chelsea it was who advanced. We had taken the revenge against Liverpool for sure.